start with Sefer Shmiras Haloshon, and today's topic, lying in disgrace. Okay, so let's see. The obligation to bury the mace mitzvah, unattended corpse, rests upon all Jews without exception. The Talmud Brachas 19b states that even Kohen Gadol, high priest, and Nazir, okay, or someone who is on his way to the temple to bring Pesach sacrifice must attend to the mace mitzvah. Okay, so let's try to understand. So it's a little halacha, and of course it's relevant to our discussion. So mace mitzvah is unattended grave, unattended corpse. Somebody died. You are on your way to wherever you go, and you see there is a corpse. Nobody is trying to bury it, so you have to stop everything that you're doing and attend to this corpse. And there are no exceptions. So what does it mean, no exception? Even Kohen Gadol. So Kohen Gadol, meaning the high priest, about whom we learn that Torah says even if his wife is going to die, even if his parents are going to die, sisters, brothers, right? He's not allowed to impurify himself. But why? Because nation needs his source in the Beis Hamikdash. That's so important. And even a person like that, he sees a mace mitzvah, somebody passed away, there is nobody to bury it because it's a disgrace for a person, for a dead person to lie there like that. So that's so even people like that must stop everything and bury. And even Nazir. So Nazir is a person who accepted upon himself not to drink wine, not to eat any grape products, all of the byproducts, whatever, skin and even pits, right? And not to cut his hair, and not to touch the dead, or not to be contaminated, not to get contaminated with the dead. Even he made the vow. Even a person like that must stop everything and tend to this great mitzvah, mace mitzvah. Okay, just it's an introduction, just a side point. So all of these crazy non-Jews, what they do, they open, when they bury somebody, they open casket, and they have like people come and like kiss even the dead person. Of course, it is the hugest disgrace to that dead body, and sometimes the dead body would and they embalm them and lay open for people to see, like maybe great leaders or something, like for even for several days. That's what you do, how you behave if you don't have Torah. Continue. The Sefer Haredim 106 to 261 writes that a mitzvah which the current generations is neglected is akin as a mace mitzvah. When no one pursues the given mitzvah, pursue it. Otherwise, the mitzvah ascends before having a throne and complains, "How lowly I am, for I am all but forgotten from among the people." That's amazing piece, right? So it says the Sefer Haredim. This was a very important book that was written not a long time ago, right? A few hundred years ago. So he is saying that same as a corpse that lying next to the highway, next to the road, and nobody is paying attention. So there's a mitzvah today. He says in our generation it's like a mitzvah that is neglected. I think that there are many mitzvahs that are neglected, right? And so it comes to Hashem and complains, why nobody is doing it, right? So like this poor person who passed away, and there are no relatives, no friends to bury him. So this nobody take care of him. So this lonely mitzvah. Okay, so let's see what's going on. What is the actual mace mitzvah? A lifeless corpse, right? Because mitzvahs, we know, is a part of the Torah, which tree of life. Okay. Mitzvah is a lifeless corpse. The Torah is stringent regarding its burial, not because of what it is now, but because of it was once was. the abode of Jewish soul. It's very, very interesting concept. So it's not like so he's the dead person. So that does he feel embarrassment because that's how we start. It's a disgrace for a dead body. Does the dead person feels any disgrace that he cringe or something like? No, nothing is going on, right? So what is the disgrace? So disgrace is for this body because it used to be a abode for Jewish soul. That's why it's disgrace. It is thus that the Torah requires that a Kohen Gadol, who is not permitted to tend to a corpse, or even his own father and mother, tend to Meis Mitzvah, right? I also said wife. I think he's not allowed to tend to wife, but maybe it's an exception. I don't exactly remember. Could be an exception. Okay, so that it's not lying in disgrace, right? So continue. So even Kohen Gadol, who is not allowed to bury his mother and father, I think we learned in a different class. Mishnah Yoma, so he's allowed, I think, follow from the distance, right? So I mean, the procession that goes to the cemetery. Surely then, if a mitzvah of the Torah, which is more precious than gems, as it says Mishnah 3:13, and it is a daily delight of the one above, right? So, is lying in disgrace, it is our obligation to strengthen ourselves in its observance. So it is not because of indictment of our generation before Hashem. Indictment, what does it mean, indictment? That this mitzvah is going to go up to Hashem. He said, look, you said that I'm holy, I'm so precious, that all of these Jewish people are going to get reward abundantly because of me, and now they neglect me. What's going on? To our misfortune, so meaning that if it's abandoned, nobody doing it, that's why we have to jump in and say, yeah, I'm going to do it. To our misfortune, the concept of Lashon Hara is woefully ignored by many of our generation. Thus make it's a Meis Mitzvah in our day, right? So people speak freely. They read news, even the people call like kosher news, yeshiva world, this world, that world. It is a disgrace. I had a conversation with somebody just recently. He said, no, this person said, I read only Torah news. So what Torah news? Like what is the news there, right? So even if they quote, let's say they publish an article that everybody knows in the secular world, right, about a Jew that did whatever he did. Let's say, is it true? Not true? It's not proven, right? It's not proven, but he's a suspect, and they publish it. And even if it was proven 100% beyond any doubt, even in a Beis Din, it was proven in a Beis Din that this person is a criminal. Okay, still there is no permission for us to publicize it. So how can you call these Torah outlets, Torah news outlets, like kosher? They are not. How great then is the reward for those who rescue the mitzvah from disgrace, but faithfully adhering to the laws of Shmiras Haloshon. So he said, in nowadays, that's a Meis Mitzvah. Shmiras Haloshon. Okay, stop here.